Hi everybody, here we are. Well, it's fall, so we're going to do fall crafts today. Here, leaves, beautiful leaves turning color. So, we're not going to do leaves. We're going to do a tree. But I just wanted to show you something from last week. I didn't really explain how you sew this thing together. See this little guy here? Oh, and I made a card. See? Here, card, little person, whatever it is, monster, that's it. So, and this monster is my favorite monster, right here, right there. I'll hang you up there, monster. All right, so here is, you cut out the felt, and I didn't really show you the two kinds of stitches you can do. This is the embroidery thread, and you have to peel off two threads. There's a whole bunch, and you just kind of peel off two. Thread a needle with a kind of a big opening there. It works better. It's an embroidery needle. And this is the two kinds of stitches you can do. This is called a running stitch. You go in and out, in and out, in and out, and I'll do that. Oh my gosh, it is hilarious. Go in and out, in. Yeah, I did such an embroidery needle that it's not sharp. Fortunately, I have another needle threaded that is sharper, because felt's kind of thick, so you have to have a sharp needle. In and out, in and out, in and out. Okay, see? Now that is a running stitch. Here's another kind you can do. And little kids might probably be better at this than a running stitch. It takes a while. And you go around and in, around and in, around and in. And you know, it's a charming stitch. It looks irregular, but it's just so cute. So anyhow, those are the two kinds of stitches you can do. And now we'll move on to this week's craft. This is a painting craft. I'm going to put those guys over there. And it's going to be fall. So you look at the colors of the trees and the leaves. So we're going to want orange, yellow, red, brown, and then some black to accent the trunk of the tree. Okay? So I've got my little painting things here. Oh yeah, and then we can sprinkle glitter on top, gold glitter, which makes it shiny. See this? So beautiful. And if you get, I wear gloves. This is a time for these little kitty, big old paintbrushes. See? So I'll get ones the color of the leaf. They have a brown, orange, yellow, red. And that way, I never mix my brushes and my paints, so you don't have mud. And that's one of the main things to teach children right at the beginning. They just seem to love to go muddy, and then the whole thing's not what they hoped it would be. Turns into a kind of a brownish, blobby thing. Okay, so I'll start out, and I'm just going to do a smaller picture so I can hold it up for you. Okay, I'll put on my gloves. It's better, isn't it? It's not as hot. It's not as hot. And school is back on. We can get out a little more. Things are looking up. Time to get out of the doldrums. Time to be cheerful. And don't worry about being such a realist. That's too boring. Okay. Here. There. Orange. Yellow. Oh. There. Gets real globby. Obviously. Here. I'll clean it off, because You've got to have your paper towels. Emergencies could occur at any given moment. Okay, this is really bad. Now you can learn what you do if you have a blobby cover. Oh, no wonder. The whole thing dried out. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious. All right. Wow. I must have left the cap off. It got all dried out. My fault. You know what's fun about fall? You can do leaves, you can do turkeys, because Thanksgiving's coming up. You can do, of course, pumpkins. Very fun. And then just a brown trunk is more interesting if you shade it with black. Okay. All right. Get my excess junk out of the way. And here we go. I was going to do this gigantic tree, and then I realized it'd be all flat and you wouldn't be able to see it. So, all right. So I'm going to do, you know what I think? I'm going to just do the leaves of the tree. I won't even do a trunk. Now this is really fun. You look outside. I don't know if you have any trees in your yard that change color. We live in California, but you can see pictures of trees that change color. All right, now do some yellow. It's really fun. You can go out and gather leaves and draw them, paint them, rub a color crayon over them for leaf imprints. Okay, now do orange. See how good it is to have the different color brushes? And nobody puts the brown in the yellow, you know, because it really, you lose it. You lose the beauty. And also you want to train children not just to be haphazard. Art is supposed to appear haphazard, but it's not. It's methodical. Okay. Okay, red. Isn't this getting pretty? Here, I'm going to show you. Isn't that getting pretty? You like that? All right. I'll keep going. Now I think I want to connect it more. And this is how you connect it. You just take your brush and you do big old fat things with it. Just blob it out. There's an art to this. If you go too far, it becomes not so pretty. And then one color can dominate the others, the darker colors. So see, It looks haphazard, but it's not haphazard. It's looking better. I like this a lot better than just dots. You can get those kind of paints where you do dots, you know. But I think if you do this, it'll be a lot cuter. Just do this to the dots. Just you can't ruin these. They're just blobby old things you get at the children's craft store, like Lakeshore or whatever. Okay, now, is this looking better? Mm-hmm. I like it. Yeah, sure. Okay. Now, I think, let's make it a low tree. So, this kind of brush, paint. Paint a trunk. Let's make it interesting. And I got to tell you a secret. I make it up as I go along, and it's not official at all. Like maybe your mom or maybe you are really good at shading. Not me. I just make it up. It's not that I should really try and take a lesson or something, but I make it up. Okay, I'll do a little bit more brown. Look at this, it's just thick and blobby. Totally unorthodox. Okay. Base of the tree, see that? Now, this is the crowning glory because it's in the sunshine, right? Oh, first gotta wipe off my hands. And gold glitter. This is sunshine. And this is what makes it, it changes it from a craft to an exceptional craft because it sparkles, of course, and it sticks to the paint. That's really great. When it's all dry, you can kind of shake it off and a whole lot of it will stick. Now I'm going to hold it up. You wouldn't hold it up this soon. You let it dry, but I want you to see it. See? Is that beautiful? Okay. So that is one tree, and we're going to do other trees. So nice to see you. See you next week.